Hell from beneath is moved for you to meet you at your coming. It stirred up the dead for you, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation. All of them shall speak and say unto you, have you also become weak like us? Have you become like us? Your splendor is brought down to the grave, and the noise of your vials. The worm is spread under you, and the worms cover you. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, you who did weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart,
I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the furthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
you were cast out of your grave like an abomination, as the remnant of those who are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass that is stepped on. You shall not be joined with them in death, because you have destroyed the land and killed your people. The seed of the evildoer shall never be remembered. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, says the Lord, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, says the Lord. I will also make it a possession of bitter and the pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, says the Lord. Some people don't believe in the devil, and that puts them at a disadvantage because he believes in them. The devil doesn't get discouraged if they resist him for a time, for he is patient. Hell is waiting. It doesn't matter how long you live. Hell existed before we were born, and it will be there after we are gone. The devil doesn't sleep. The demons are doing jumping jacks. At all times they are testing the integrity of the wall. That's all they do. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. In hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeing Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me. Send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that in your lifetime you received your good things, and Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and you are tormented. And besides all this, between us and you there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from here to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from there. Hell is a literal place. God says it exists somewhere. If the whole world stopped believing in hell, it would still be there waiting for us. We have to make preparations in this life through Jesus Christ to avoid hell. God is warning us right now. For it is appointed unto men once to die, and after this the judgment. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to the shame and everlasting contempt. And whosoever's name was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. There will be unimaginable horrors in hell. One of the horrors of hell is the memory of our life. Abraham told the rich man in Hades, Son, remember, you will be sorry if you go to hell. You will remember every moment that you rejected God and the laughter of the precious ones. Everything good in this life comes from above. In hell there is no goodness or hope because we are separated from God's presence into eternal darkness. and we will drink the full cup of God's wrath. Hell is called the bottomless pit because it keeps getting worse for all eternity. When we think it can't get any worse, it gets hotter, and we rot away. You will see some tears that you've never seen before. Hell was originally designed as a place of punishment for the devil and his angels. We will shout and scream just like the demons will. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the detestable, as for murderers, the sexually immoral, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. Jesus said, "Whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it is better for him if a heavy millstone is hung around his neck and he is thrown into the sea. And if your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. It is better for you to enter life maimed than having two hands to go into hell, into unquenchable fire."
If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread. And throw yourself down, for it is written, He will give His angels orders concerning you, and on their hands they will lift you up, so that you do not strike your foot against a stone. All of these things I will give you if you fall down and worship me.
Now when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on the mountain and he sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the gentle, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the sons of God. Blessed are those who have been persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult and persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward in heaven is great. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, if you enjoyed the video, share it with a friend or family member that you think will enjoy it as well. Let's get the word out and grow this channel together. I really appreciate your support. Until next time, stay blessed.